My name's Wreck-It Ralph. 30 years I've been doing this. It starts to feel hard to love your job
I can fix it.
when no one else seems to like you for doing it.
I play Ralph. He's kind of the bad guy in this video game called Fix-It Felix Jr., which is kind of similar in some ways to Donkey Kong, where you're trying to go up this structure and someone's trying to smash things on top of you. Anyway, it's a really popular game, and I'm the bad guy for 30 years in the game, and then I sort of have this midlife crisis and decide I'm going to leave the game, and I want people to like me. I want to be, you know, it's like Michael Jordan when he decided he didn't want to be a basketball player anymore. He wanted to be a baseball player. Like, and the whole world went, what? What are you doing? Like, you're the greatest basketball player ever. Anyway, so that's what sort of happens with my guy, and he goes off and goes into these other video games in the arcade, which is forbidden among video game characters to cross that line. And one of the games I go into is called Sugar Rush, and it's like a racing game with candy cars. And there's this sweet little girl. Well, she's kind of a bratty little girl, actually, played by Sarah, who I meet, and then we kind of go off on our journey together.
She's a little 9-year-old girl in this racing game called Sugar Rush, and she wants to race, but they won't let her because she's a glitch. And in a way, she kind of, almost like the Wizard of Oz, you know, here is Wreck-It Ralph, who wants so much to not be a bad guy anymore, and this girl who doesn't want to be a glitch, and you kind of realize that your lot in life isn't always your destiny, and that, you know, sometimes your shortcomings can be your greatest assets.
It's like a behind-the-scenes look at what video game characters are like, and what their off-screen life is like, and the things they struggle with as video game characters, you know. So
I think it's for like a wide span of ages, because, you know, even someone at our age, it's like, oh, a movie about behind, you know, the after hours life of the characters at a video game arcade. It's like, it's going to be so awesome, and it is.
I think what makes the movie original is that, unlike a movie like Toy Story, where you're introduced to this universe of the toys and the rules of their kind of world, in this movie, you're introduced to one video game, which is one reality for this guy, Wreck-It Ralph, and you see not only what the game looks like from the outside, but what it looks like from the inside, but then he leaves that game and goes into these other games, so there's a whole new universe and a whole new set of rules that apply in each of those places.
I think it's classic buddy, you know, it's like, and you see this in life, it's two people who are very, who do not like each other at first and find out that they love each other, actually.
It's kind of like the big lumbering older brother and the bratty little sister who wants to come everywhere with him. It's a tale as old as time.